There is no ceremony in coming face to face with a deadly weapon. I press my cheek against the cool wood and smell gunpowder and oil. The view clears, the crosshair appears, and I gently squeeze the trigger. The rabbit somersaults into the air, lands and impossibly dashes forward. Well done, your first kill.
As an environment journalist, she'd grown uneasy about the impact mass production of meat can have on the planet and animals themselves. So she decided to live for a year, eating only animals she'd killed herself.
Skin a rabbit. I mean, a lot of people feel squeamish about meat. Are you saying they shouldn't eat it if they feel squeamish about dealing with it?
No, I can understand why people might be squeamish. I mean, it's not nice, it's shocking for them to see. And I don't think everyone who wants to eat meat needs to do it themselves. That would be ridiculous. But I think people do need to understand so that they can make good decisions, you know.
But what's harder, skinning it or killing it in the first place?
I mean, certainly killing it in the first place is the hardest thing to do because you have to take responsibility. And that's difficult. You've got to make a decision and take that on for yourself, which I found very hard.
The man who helped teach her to shoot and whose game larder we were in is Steve Reynolds.
Good girl.
A gamekeeper on a Hertfordshire estate. He sells the rabbits that he keeps off the crops.
There's two ways of catching them. One is with the pot, the other is with a bite wheel with a bait. Here we go.
And he also introduced Louise to another source of pest protein, found in an increasing number of British rivers.
That's not a bad catch. What have we got, a dozen in there? A dozen of 15?
American signal crayfish, a freshwater relative of shrimps and lobsters, invaded our waterways in the 1970s and are killing off native species.
People with qualms about killing live animals, and these are a beautiful animal.
Yes, it is.
Why would you tell somebody it's okay to take these, perhaps over a wild-caught lobster from our coastal waters?
Well, it's an environmental reason. If you put some welfare issues to the side, like environmentally, these are being controlled anyway for the good of the river, for our native crayfish and for trout. So if they're being controlled anyway, I feel like we might as well use them.
Right, we've got a good bucket full here, guys.
Our crayfish's journey from field to fork is shorter than most meat. 10 minutes after leaving the river, they're boiled and ready to eat.
Are you advocating that anybody can go out into the countryside, try and get their hands on some crayfish, shoot their own rabbits? I mean, not everyone has access to the land. Most people live in towns. This is not... Are you proposing this as a serious way that people can get their own sustainable meat?
Well, no, I mean, I've kind of given them an easy option by writing a book about it so they don't have to. That's kind of the point. And I make it really clear how difficult it is, you know.
The point, she tells me, is to contrast killing it yourself with the journey most meat takes behind closed doors.
We should understand it and take into account that, you know, it is an animal and it has been killed and it might have had a very short life, farmed in a particular way.
So what does this ethically sourced and humanely dispatched meat taste like? Not quite as good as lobster, but not bad, and a whole lot cheaper.